Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today we've got some more upsets to report in RLCS 1v1. We're in MENA and we're looking at Rw9 against Nush. Nush POV for Game 5. This is the group stage of the main event. Winner of this will progress to the top 6 of the competition. The loser will have one more chance in the lower bracket. And as with the nature of these videos, you can kind of already guess what the outcome is going to be based on the fact that I've put upset in the title. We're discussing biggest upsets. But let's find out what happened in Game 5 Rw9 against Nush. Nush is obviously a very good 1v1 player, great player in MENA RLCS. On the come up now for a few seasons, he's getting better and better. But we all thought Rw9 is going to win this one. Not easily, but definitely be in control. Maybe not a super comfortable match, but a match that he should be able to come out on top in. He just came off a win in the 2v2 RLCS. In MENA with his twin brother Kaliers. Of course, he's part of Falcons, who were Worlds finalists last year. Had a bit of a wishy-washy season in threes, a very good Boston, and then a disappointing second split, not making the major. But with the 2v2 going Rw9 and Kaliers' way, it looked like he might be on the up again, and they've also won Saudi E-League recently. So just when you think that the whole season's turned around again for Rw9, and he might even be the favourite for the Triple Crown with Zen failing an EU1's Grand Final, this happens. And Nush already won Game 4 in this matchup. He was down 2-1. He's already won Game 4. Now he's ahead in Game 5. Tidy outplay in the back corner, avoiding the dunk that Rw9 was going for. But yeah, what is going on? 1v1 producing all kinds of upsets. We thought it was going to be the same names in EU, same names in SAM, same names in MENA, yeah, all the regions really. We thought it's just going to be the same names as last time. Doesn't look like there's been any major jumps by the up-and-comers, and the top players are all still playing so well that, yeah, we're expecting consistent results across the board. Hasn't been the case though. We've had so many upsets, as I talked about in my most recent video before this one. I think this one might surprise me the most out of the lot of them. Nush beating Rw9 in isolation is not the most surprising thing. I think like that can happen. Okay, fair enough. But as you'll see later on in this video, the day didn't get better for Rw9. So this is more like it from him. This is what he does best: goal line defense, trying to recover, trying to get back into the game with counter attacking, and with some baits and defenses, waiting for his opponent to overcommit. Rw9 is so difficult to get the ball past. I think the hardest player in ones to get the ball past. But Nush is giving him a hard time here at the other end of the pitch. That's a great save on Rw9's aerial game. And now here comes Nush with the direct air dribble. Rw9 scrambling back, does get a good save on it, landed on the back wall. And Nush is going to decide to keep the pressure on. Wants to stay close to Rw9. Doesn't want to give him a free aerial if he can avoid it. But it looks like Rw9 might have got a good position for himself, but flicks the crossbar. That was not close to the top corner. It was the right idea. And it looks like Nush dives in and gets outplayed. Rw9 not going for the wall play. A couple of consecutive aerial opportunities there that he said no thanks to. Just opts for the ground game instead. That is something we've been seeing a lot throughout the World of Ones this season. Players deciding to cut in field and go for the dribble, and understanding that the boost efficiency and the all-in nature of aerial plays can leave you in a bit of a hairy situation. But when done well, aerial plays are still the hardest plays to defend. Even if you're looking at world-class flicking, world-class mind games like this one from Nush. But yeah, Rw9 defense gonna make you work for every single goal. Definitely the aerial repertoire is the difficult aspect to defend. Wait, what has happened here? Hold on a second. Let's rewind and watch Rw9 POV. Did he try to sneak in a challenge here? He didn't have a lot of boost. Oh, it looks like he did just try to turn and contest Nush, who popped it over him. Honestly though, it looked like he might have either had a thumb slip or a slight DC there, because I don't know why he wouldn't jump or flip, but he kind of just resigned himself to conceded, which most players would at least try to go for a bump or some kind of play on the ball there. Rw9 down by 2. Still, possession is his inside the final 2 minutes of the game. Here he comes into the air. Nush opting for the backboard defense. Rw9 sees that, goes low, and easily scores. Nush committed very early to the backboard there, making it quite clear for Rw9 where the easier route through was going to be. And Nush wins the kickoff towards his back corner. Possession is his. Rw9 in the area. Nush jumps up just in case Rw9 was in fact challenging, but he's going to go for the air no bump. What an adaptation! Well, he took off in his back corner just to make sure Rw9 wasn't challenging, and then he went straight through him, the player whose hardest to air dribble bump in the entire game. Just got completely smashed out of the sky. Nush up in the air, threateningly forced Rw9 into a compromised position. And now he leads by 2. Can it be 3? Nush into the air again. Direct shot. Perfect placement. 6-3. And Nush is doing such a good job dissecting Rw9's defense. When Rw9 does go for a fake challenge, Nush doesn't fall for it. When Rw9 dives in, Nush sees it coming. It's a good pop. Hard hit to the sidewall there. Makes Rw9 a little bit awkward. Nush avoids getting mind-gamed and then 50-50s it out to the corner. Stays with it as well with a follow-up 50. Now he's pathing his small pads. Just going to pop it in case Rw9 is challenging again. Now here goes Nush with a really aggressive dive. That was obviously a move that he's trying to trick Rw9 with. It was not a smart play, but he's hoping Rw9 doesn't see it coming because of that fact. Unfortunately for Nush, Rw9 did see that one. And Rw9 in a tricky position here. He's got to avoid the bump. Does so, but Nush now side onto the ball. He can't get the ball in front of him. Rw9 takes it away. Very direct first touch on target. Nush can't get there in time. And that's clinical from Rw9 on the counter. Did not waste any time getting the ball moving downfield. 1-goal game. Remember, Rw9 and Nush just need this one game and they will be advancing into the top 6 in the upper bracket of playoffs. Huge opportunity for both players. Have I baited you all with the title of this video and the fact we're on Nush POV? Maybe Rw9 does win and this is all a big scam, a big trick. Or will it just be the truth? Oh, Rw9 tried to bump Nush into the sidewall. He's only bumped him into the boost though. Nush easily scores from distance. And was that the right play for Rw9? He tried to maybe get a bump or a demo onto Nush, take him out of the game. But Nush just rolled with the punch easily. And now he leads by 2. There's only 5 seconds left. Rw9 has to shoot this. He didn't have time for an air dribble. And it's gone far down and out. That's game over. Rw9 sent to the lower bracket by Nush of all people. 2 games in a row. Well played, and Rw9 doesn't even get a consolation goal. Alright, here we are in game 5 of the lower bracket. This is FBI POV against Rw9. FBI fresh off a game 5 win against Rada, so he's had to really grind through the lower bracket to be here. And he interestingly started off his day with a 3-1 loss to TRK. So FBI has had a long day, and now at the end of it all, he has to play Rw9, and it's gone to game 5. But a perfect start for FBI. He's up 2-0 already, just 17 seconds in. And FBI, if you're not familiar with him, does have a lot of history in 1v1. He's been around the MENA 1 scene for a long time. He's had some deep runs in Salt Mine qualifiers before, and Rw9 would absolutely have known that he's got to lock in this matchup when he saw who he was going to be playing against. Although you kind of know that in all the MENA matchups, as the region has so many strong 1v1 players. A real 1v1 culture over there. I think largely thanks to Khaled back in the day, doing so well in that game mode. FBI does not get the shot on the briefly open net. He did shoot it towards that far post corner. Maybe a better idea to go near post there just to get the ball to the goal a little bit faster. Obviously Rw9 can still choose where he's going to spawn, and FBI can't fly over the demo that Rw9 was lining up. Good angle on the dribble by Rw9. Cutting the ball past FBI. It's gone straight in. A little bit of a bounce on the bar, but perfect placement by Rw9. All thanks to that angle dribble on the approach. But yeah, FBI, just like Nush, had to win game 4 against Rw9. Rw9 had double match point, and I think that's what makes these games and these matches so surprising for me. Is you give Rw9 a double match point against these guys, you'd assume that he's going to take it. You'd probably even say he's the favourite down 2-1, never mind up 2-1 in a best of 5. But as we've seen in so many matches throughout RLCS this season, particularly 1v1, but even in 2v2 as well, with a lot of EU2's teams getting eliminated before the Swiss stage was even completed. Oh, what a shot by FBI. Somehow Rw9 has saved it. A sentence that I've said many a time over the years, and I don't think it'll be the last time either. A little trip there from FBI, just keeping Rw9 at bay for a bit. FBI is a very consistent player when I've watched him play once in the past. He's got great fundamentals. I think defensively Rw9 is better than anyone when it comes to, full package of defense, goal line defense, challenges, and boost management when you're under pressure. Rw9 is number 1 in that regard, but FBI's by no means easy to score on. He's a very fast player, very mechanical, and he's very efficient. I think he's got enough ones experience to know what to do in these situations, even against a player like Rw9. And that's not the best shot by Rw9. Didn't really force FBI into a precarious position. He's going to try and make the follow-up work though, but it looks like FBI more than equal to that side of the net as well. FBI always staying with the ball here. Not giving Rw9 any free access to it. Boxing Rw9 out on multiple occasions, getting a follow-through bump. These are the plays that all your experienced 1v1 players are so good at these days. Boost advantage is being denied by FBI's positioning. And now Rw9 looking for the pop-up, doesn't even need it. It's gone straight in. As FBI's lunging challenge did not make contact with the ball, did not make sufficient contact with Rw9's car in order to push Rw9 into saving his own shot. We're at a tie game scenario. Again, FBI with a chance though. Reset from distance. Rw9 playing standoff defense. There's the pounce. That burst of acceleration that you've always got to be wary of when Rw9 is on the ball. Oh, has he got the flick pass? He has! Rw9 sneaks in a flick at the far post, and he seems like he's taking control of the game. FBI was out to a hot start, 2-0 up, but now, since then, scoreless over the course of 3 minutes, and Rw9 is just getting a little bit of success every now and then to put the pressure on the underdog. FBI does not flick well, but Rw9 has missed it! Can you believe it? Rw9, one of the most reliable defenders of all time. He's overthought the flick. He thought it was going top corner. It was actually a lackluster flick, but Rw9 didn't expect it to be so straight at him, and he has completely missed the ball. Nerves kicking in as we approach the final minute. Still a great chance for Rw9 here. Similar angle that he had earlier, but what a save. FBI taking a leaf out of Rw9's playbook there, and now getting a demo at the other end as a reward for his world-class defense. Rw9 went pretty all in with the air dribble bump, could not recover in time, could not stay safe on his recovery. FBI in front again. It's only him who's had a lead in this game. Actually, I tell a lie, Rw9 had one, but it was so short-lived that FBI has led for the vast majority of this. Wave dash demo attempt, gets a bump on the follow-through. Rw9 tries to get the shot off in time. FBI really controlling the boost at the moment. Plays the ball into space. He's got Rw9 in a terrible position, but Rw9 closes the angle straight towards the ball as early as he could while mirroring FBI's approach. So if any moment FBI went for the ball there, Rw9 could block the shooting angle. 30 seconds to go. Rw9 trying to force the issue. Knows that time is of the essence against a player who is so good at controlling the ball, but the demos again proven to be so valuable for FBI. Another flick straight down the middle. This one is saved by Rw9, but FBI has possession. He's going to dribble it back. Rw9 has to get the ball off him. He can't get the demo, can't get the ball in the back corner. FBI sealing clear. Will buy himself a little bit more time, but will it be enough? Another demo lands. Rw9 wanted possession. He's not even going to have a car to play with. And that's game. FBI eliminates Rw9. And there ends, in my opinion, the last real shout of a Triple Crown this season. Zen's not able to do it because Nas beat him in EU. Rw9 isn't even in the conversation anymore because before playoffs begin, he is out at the hands of FBI, who has gone on to qualify to Championship Sunday in MENA. So well played to him. Nush, obviously, by beating Rw9 earlier, already qualified to Championship Sunday. So both those guys are top 6. They're still in the running to be the MENA representative at the World Championship for 1v1. But yeah, I had to make this quick video for you guys because what an upset this is. We've had upsets in NA for 2v2. We've had upsets in EU for ones. Even Sam, I think, a smaller upset because we all had Yan winning, I believe, Yan or Swift, and it's actually KV1 who's come out on top. That was a smaller upset, I'd say, but this one, do you guys think this is the biggest upset yet? Or does, Daniel Beast Mode's early elimination in 2s take the cake? Does maybe Osaft over Zen take the cake still? I'm not sure which one I'd go for personally. I think maybe Osaft Zen. Still the one that I find the most surprising. But let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to check out the next rank. Links in the description. Jack and I have been we've been taking some time off the next rank channel because he's been pretty busy with RLCS. But we're gonna have time to record more videos over there soon. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out our breakdowns of RLCS games and other stuff on that channel, as well as Chalkcast links in the description. we've got a bunch of live episodes coming out, breaking down and previewing all of the RLCS content that is coming and has happened already in the month of June. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. Just a quick one today to update you on a crazy thing that's just happened in the Middle Eastern region. Good luck to all the players remaining in the tournament, and we'll see who is going to be the representative. Is it going to be the defending champion, the world champion, Naupo again? He's my current prediction, but we'll see. Gonna need to see how he goes later on today. But GG's, and thanks again for watching. Unlucky Roas. Congrats to FBI, and I'll see you guys in the next one.